Hey everybody, and welcome to this weekend's check-in. We are checking in on your energy and an energy that's connected to you. This could be work, family, friend, relationship. You put the energy where it resonates. I hope this is helpful and brings clarity to you with whatever you're going through at this time, and I hope this reading finds you well. I love doing these weekend check-ins and plan to continue doing them moving forward. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that because I would love to have you here. This is a healing space. There is no judgment here, and I am so excited to grow with you, to heal with you, and to learn with you and from you. Comment below what your sign is, what you're going through, and see if there's help that could be found in the comments section. I would love to hear from you, and if you're interested in a personal reading, you can find those at my Etsy shop, and I can pretty much read anything for you. So any question that you would like to look into, just let me know, and I would love to read for you. But let's get into the energy check for the weekend. I hope it's a great one for y'all. Hi Leo, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Leo, know that these energies can always go flip-flop, but what I'm seeing for you, actually I feel like this may be a cross-watcher reading, I'm not sure, but the energy that is landing on Leo's side this weekend is the Three of Pentacles. You may be in charge of something, or you have a vision for the way something should be. You can see this man here kind of like showing everyone the map, like telling people how you may be in charge of a project or something like this, or and it may be difficult to let go of control over the situation, or it could be a project, it could be like just life in general. There may be something that is challenging you right now, wanting to be released, or this is someone that you're dealing with that is wanting to have control and kind of like telling you every step to take, telling you, you know, exactly how things should be. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent this energy are: I don't want to lose control, nothing I can do anymore, trying every day when I hold my breath, spinning out in space, pressing on my chest, I don't want to lose control. Yeah, there's like a need to remain at the top of a situation, or to feel like everything is under control because someone has the reins here. And that could be healthy, but it could also lean into an unhealthy place. I don't know. I mean, yeah, wanting to have control, like taking charge of a project is good, right? But that is if we're listening to everyone else involved, like how do they feel about it or something like this. And maybe it might be difficult to hear someone else's point of view or something. And again, Leo, this could be someone you're dealing with. The energy attached to you that I'm seeing here is the Page of Wands in reverse. And this person is desperately wanting to break free from a situation here. Maybe they're one of these people and they're, listening to these instructions or something, and they're not agreeing with it or something. They don't feel nurtured and supported in the situation, and they're wanting to break free from what they feel to be control. The quote that they want me to share to represent this energy goes like this: stop saying you know her. Stop saying you understand her, because you don't understand her. You don't understand that what's going on inside her head. Do you know that she hates waking up every single morning? That it feels like constant dread getting out of bed every single morning? She hates being here. Did you know her insecurities eat her alive? That she just skipped dinner for the 4th time this week? What about when she laughs? She covers her mouth. She hates her smile. She wants reassurance every single day, because every single person she's let into her life has just left. They've broken the promise every single time. Or just that she's constantly exhausted. No matter how much sleep she gets, she's always drained. You don't get her. You don't, so stop judging her. So yeah, someone's feeling judged and unsupported, and they're really wanting to break free and just like be able to be themselves in the situation. And I feel like this is coming through this reading because whoever is wanting to hold control, I don't know that they're aware of this. I don't think they're doing this to this person on purpose. They're just like maybe thinking, I know the best way to do this, or I need to take charge, or no one else will, or something like that. And someone is kind of getting brushed aside and not feeling nurtured or supported, and maybe feeling judged or looked down on in some way. And there's a need to balance this out. These cards came out in reverse, and I feel like this message is the energy of your connection is the King of Swords. I feel like this message is coming through to bring clarity between the two of you, like to a dynamic here that you may be struggling with, and just bring awareness to the situation so everyone can be honored and supported in what they're trying to accomplish as well, and be understood as to where they're coming from. And I wanted to read both of these to you. First, we have I am light. I always have hope no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. And I feel like, yeah, that's this person really wanting to be seen for the light that they hold, the ideas that they have, like what it is that they're here to do. And it may be different than what is planned or organized, but that's a good thing. You know, this person came here to show up in their authenticity, the way they are, to have different ideas for a reason, and you may find that it benefits. Whatever side you're on in this reading, you may find that their ideas actually can benefit the situation and bring balance. This card reads, I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. So that's the weekend check-in for you, Leo. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. Hi Aries, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Aries, know these energies can always go flip-flop, but what I am seeing for your energy is that there's someone that you're connected to. You may be in the same sort of group, same class. Something connects the two of you, and it's like you notice this person, and I feel like, I don't know, well, the lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from My Sharia Moore by Stevie Wonder, and they go like this. In the cafe or sometimes on a crowded street, I've been near you, but you never really noticed me. My Sharia Moore, won't you tell me, how could you ignore that behind that little smile I wore, how I wish you were mine? So I feel like it's like you have a lot of feelings for this person, but it's like they seem nonchalant. They seem like kind of like they couldn't care one way or another or something like this. But your guides want you to know that you're misreading things. They want you to see things in a different way with the Hanged One coming out here, because the person that you're dealing with, they're actually going through, because I was asking my guys, what is Aries misreading? Like, what's going on? And they told me grief. What you are witnessing in this person that you may be interested in, and they just seem kind of like aloof or something, is actually that they're processing grief right now, and they are going through a massive closing out of a cycle. And this is like really big stuff with the World card coming out here. This is like, as far as their life goes, this is a massive transformation, a massive change for them. And this person has been through a lot, and they wanted me to share this quote about complex PTSD and depression that oftentimes accompanies complex PTSD. And it goes like this. After narcissistic abuse, it's like narcissistic abuse is a vacuum to joy and to your soul. Your passions and excitement get sucked out of a person to the point that they are left almost like an empty shell. A lot of narcissistic abuse survivors, it's almost like their affect changes. A lot of them become monotone. Everything about them is slow motion, disconnected from self. And she's just talking about the depression that oftentimes accompanies CPTSD. So this person is not only dealing with that, and you may notice that they do speak kind of slow and monotone. This is a side effect that I have struggled with myself from narcissistic abuse. But this person, as they're closing out this cycle, they're also dealing with energy vampires, like people who may be sending them toxic energy. It's like energetically, emotionally, and spiritually, this person is going through a battle. And so they may seem lifeless. They may seem like an empty shell. They may not be responding to you in a way that you would expect or something like this. It's like maybe you're saying hi to them or something and they're just like, just not as full of life as you would expect them to be. And that has nothing to do with how they feel about you. It has to do with what they're battling internally. And your guides just wanted you to know that. The energy of the connection is the King of Swords, and that's just getting clarity about what's actually going on with this person, knowing that it actually has nothing to do with you. You just met this person in the middle of a really big chapter closing in their life, and it seems like it was a very toxic chapter that they're trying to recover from, and they are dealing with a lot of grief. So that's the energy check that I'm seeing here. And I wanted to share these oracle cards with you as well. First, like I mentioned already, we have transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I am presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. So I feel like people don't realize how much work healing is. It's a lot of work. That's why a lot of people don't do it. And this person that you're connected to is doing the work and is in the middle of a metamorphosis. It's like they're going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So give them grace and patience as they are figuring that out. And then the next oracle card is being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. And acceptance. I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus I advance in freedom on the path of light. And yeah, this might be all this person is trying to do right now as they're closing out this cycle. These cards may be relevant for you as well, but I think my guides just wanted to bring clarity as to why this person may be behaving the way they are, and just know that it has nothing to do with you. So I hope this message was helpful for you, Aries, and we'll talk to you next time. Hi Gemini, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Gemini, know these energies can always go flip-flop. So what I'm seeing for you actually this weekend is that you are feeling a lot of love for someone. You may be like coming to accept this truth within yourself, or you may be communicating this truth with the Ace of Swords coming out. The lyrics that my guides want me to use to represent your energy come from My Girl by The Temptations, and they go like this. I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. I've got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? So yeah, I see you feeling a lot of love for this person, and the energy it connected to you, actually, I don't know if you're in their energy yet, or if you're connected in a relationship yet. What I'm seeing for them is that they're actually working on healing. They may be healing a lot through their work, what they do for work. And if it's not that, they're actually healing and creating a beautiful life out of nothing. Like this person has been brought really low and they've lost a lot, but it's almost like they're creating abundance, they're creating healing, they're creating something really beautiful from their broken heart. The lyrics that my guides want me to use to represent their energy come from The Greatest Gift of All by Sufjan Stevens, and they go like this. And the fountain in the rain where my sorrow still remains. So I run to my friends and my lovers. I lay down my life for my brothers. As I abide in peace, so will my delight increase. I feel like this person is really protecting their energy right now, and they're focusing on moving toward peace. They may be surrounded by a lot of people who are not at peace, with the Ten of Pentacles coming out in reverse. And it's almost like this person is feeling and experiencing hope again and peace again by serving others. This person, like if they're doing some sort of job that is of a healing work or serving other people or something like this, they're finding a lot of healing within that. The energy of your connection actually is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. You may be wanting to help this person, or this person may be helping you. Maybe you met them through their work, and that's kind of what has you drawn to this person. This person may be very giving. Maybe the energy of your connection is that of help and giving and kindness, and leaving behind people who are not at peace. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here for the energy check. And the oracle cards that my guides wanted me to share in this reading are first, gratitude. And this card reads, I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to the universe for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. That's so cool. So, like even though things may not be going that well financially, or maybe it's just like toxicity around you, your guides are encouraging you to focus on the light, because there is so much to be grateful for around you. And then we have trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. And the last oracle card is elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, Gemini, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Taurus, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Taurus, no, these energies can always go flip-flop in these readings. So what I'm seeing here for you is the Nine of Wands in reverse this weekend. I feel like you've been through hell with this energy that's connected to you, but for some reason, it's like your guard is down. And this person is someone who pops into your energy, in and out of your energy. It's kind of like that person in the background that never like fully goes away, is what I'm seeing here. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from Concrete Blonde, the song named Joey. And the lyrics go like this. But if I seem to be confused, I didn't mean to be with you. And when you said I scared you, well, I guess you scared me too. But we got lucky once before, and I don't want to close the door. And if you're somewhere out there passed out on the floor, oh, Joey, I'm not angry anymore. So I feel like it's almost like, you do have unconditional love for this person, maybe. And maybe that's why you put up with the abuse they put you through over and over again. And it's almost like, I don't know, you haven't closed the door all the way on this relationship, even though this person continuously hurts you over and over again. The energy of your connection is actually the Three of Swords. This has been an incredibly emotionally painful relationship. And this person thinks that they can just come and go as they please and hurt you as bad as they possibly can. And then they can come back and you won't do anything about it. You won't stand up for yourself. You won't even have a boundary or your guard up. This is how they view you anyway. And I am getting the energy of like this person trying to sweep all they did to you under the rug, and possibly even you allowing them to, or them, if you're not in the energy of that, they believe that you will. That you can put a smile on even when your heart is breaking. You can pretend like everything's fine even though they've shattered your heart. You may have done this in the past, or they're hoping that you do it again this time because they're just popping in out of nowhere. And now the energy attached to you, we have the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. This is someone who does a lot of sneaky things to get what they want. This is a very greedy energy. This person is actually trying to manifest something through their connection with you. Taurus, okay, I would be very careful with this energy, okay? They may be after you for your finances, if that resonates, and they may be playing a game with you so they can manifest something here, whether it be finances or status or something. They really want to be attached to your energy for very selfish reasons, and I think you'll know what that is. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent this energy come from the song Skimbleshanks from the musical Cats, and they go like this. At 11:42, with the signal overdue and the passengers all frantic to a man, that's when I would appear and I'd saunter to the rear. I'd been busy in the luggage van. This person, yeah, it's kind of like maybe they left you hanging for a while, and you know, they caused all this pain, they caused all this chaos, and then they just come back around like, no big deal, you know, it's fine, because their ego's that high and that big, and then they just have this excuse that has nothing to do with anything about why they're showing up late, why they're showing up now. This person feels like they can control everybody. They feel like they can play games like this and get away with it. And what is most disturbing about this person is they don't care how much pain they cause. Like, they leave a trail of broken hearts and they don't even care. So if they're trying to sweep you under the rug, and like not acknowledge the pain that they put you through, please honor yourself. Please, like, honor how you feel and what you've been through. Know that you don't have to paint a smile on for everyone to feel comfortable. You know, you're worth more than that. And if you're with someone who can't see that, they don't deserve your presence. And I hope you know that. I hope you know that you deserve to be treated with love and respect, and that no one can skimbleshanks their way into your life, okay? No one is... like, they have the audacity they have to show up again and just to pop in your life again is beyond me, actually. So I hope that the unconditional love that you have, you know, is for yourself first. And this card reads, I'm just going to read the oracle cards for you. It says, my heart is free from resentment toward others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Yeah, I feel like that's how you see this person. And you can operate from unconditional love. And it's a beautiful thing to do that. But when you are allowing people to mess with this beautiful love that you hold, like this person knows you have this kind of love and they're using it to their advantage, and yeah, it's like they're abusing you through your beautiful heart, and that is one of the worst forms of abuse, you know, because it really messes with people, and this person may have a tendency of doing that. And what I learned from the women's shelter, they told me that, you know, your compassion and your empathy and your kindness is the worst enemy when you're dealing with an abuser. And I feel in this case, you are dealing with an abuser, someone who takes advantage of your beautiful energy and unconditional love. And when it's being used against you like this, you can love this person from a distance because they are playing with that. They're trying to hurt you. And the other oracle card is peace. It says, I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Yeah. And so if you feel like it's a challenge to stand up to this person, your guides are saying, do it. And you know, because your peace matters. And yeah, do not back down. Do not let this person throw you under a bus and run you over 10 times. You don't deserve that. So love this person from a distance. Hey Virgo, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Virgo, know these energies can always go flip-flop. But what I'm seeing here for your energy is that you may be missing someone very much. It's almost like you're trying to manifest a way for them to come back into your life. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share come from When She Loved Me by Sarah McLachlan. And they go like this. So the years went by, I stayed the same, but she began to drift away. Still I waited for the day when she'd say, I will always love you. So this may be someone from the past, and you may be feeling a lot of emotions about this, or someone is feeling a lot of emotions about you. And this is someone that, it's like with a Queen of Wands, this is someone that you may be very attracted to, someone who holds a lot of light, someone who maybe has stepped into their power, and it's almost like they changed. When they stepped into their power, they changed. And it's like you or your person, because this could go vice versa, kind of stayed the same in this connection. But there's someone here that's missing somebody. And then the energy connected to you this weekend, Virgo, again, this could be your energy, but we have the 7 of Cups coming out. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share for this energy come from Upside Down by Jack Johnson. And they go like this. Who's to say I can't do everything well? I can try. And as I roll along, I begin to find things aren't always just what they seem. So I feel like this energy attached to you is almost like discovering what it is that they actually can manifest, and they're discovering that they actually can take on more than they thought. They are it's almost like, yeah, they're bringing their dreams down into reality. And the energy between the two of you is the Knight of Cups. So Virgo or cross-watcher, you may be wanting to pursue this energy attached to you. I don't really see you in their energy. I feel like they are mostly focused on building themselves, building their life, and working on manifesting the things that they've always wanted. And they are realizing that they actually can do a lot more than they thought previously. But the oracle card that's coming out for this reading is positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being, and I find serenity. So I hope this message was helpful for you, Virgo, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Pisces, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Pisces, know these energies can always go flip-flop, but what I'm seeing for you is you breaking away from a situation that feels too heavy. The lyrics that my guides want me to use to represent your energy this weekend are from Leaving Here by Pearl Jam, and they go like this. Oh, take a train, fly by plane. Yeah, getting tired, sick and tired. All of you fellows better change your ways. And yeah, it's almost like I'm ready to start a new journey. I'm ready to break free. I'm ready to go on my own, and I have a lot of hope for the future. I have a lot of hope and faith that I can manifest something better than this. The energy attached to you is someone who is blind to how lucky they are. They're surrounded by so many things that other people would love to have, or people, but they're like totally blind to the blessings that are all around them. And yeah, it's like their eyes are closed and their heart is blocked as well. And this person is feeling irritated about the people in their circle. And it's sad because they are so blessed to have these people, but they're not seeing it right now. My guides wanted me to share this poem by Left Sleeve, and it goes like this. To represent this energy that's attached to you this weekend, it says, life is not what I expected it to be, and some days I don't feel I'm enough just by being me. It feels like I'm living a life that I know nothing about, constantly searching for instructions that my box came without. You see, I struggle with things that others find easy, and I lose myself in them completely. But I still get up every morning to look that new day in the eye, and here's why. Because there are people who will never get to do this life, that will never get to be a husband, a friend, or a loving wife, and those people will take 1,000 bad days just to be in my shoes, just to fight life's battles, regardless whether they win or lose. And here I am complaining about the gifts at my feet to people they will never get to meet. So yeah, this person maybe complaining about the people in their circle even, and just not seeing what a gift they are. And so it makes sense that you would be like, okay, so I'm out of here. Because I feel like the energy of your connection, we have the Three of Swords and the World card, and I feel like this person excuse me, you may have something that you want to say about this as well, because this may have caused you a lot of grief and pain. And the World card coming out, it's almost like this energy of needing to close out this cycle with this person or people, this relationship that you have, because this person may be more pessimistic, more I don't know, just like you can't have enough achievements to make them happy. You can't, they have very high demands of the people in their life, and it's almost like you need to show up and have these achievements or something to be worthy of their love or something like that. And this person is not realizing that the people in their life are a gift just as they are, not how they want them to be. Maybe that's going on too. There's a lot of ingratitude here. Ingratitude, I'm not sure how you say that. But this person's lacking gratitude. We'll just say it that way. But as you are starting this adventure, right, and healing your heart from this painful experience with this person, maybe this oracle card will be helpful. It says, open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. And yeah, maybe the way this person has treated you made it difficult for you to see your worth and what you're capable of doing, and really hurt your confidence as well. And yeah, made it so you felt disempowered and not knowing your value or even your potential. This is a time, like, have hope for the future, believe in yourself, and know that you can manifest a beautiful, beautiful life, and that you're worthy of love, and that you are valuable, and that you do have so much worth. Like, nothing in this 3D realm could hinder the worth you carry, because that is written on your soul and it's written in the stars. And I hope it's a good weekend for you, and I hope that you find healing on your journey as you stay open to the universe. And we'll talk to you next time. Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so excited to have you here. When I started your reading, it was 11/11, so this is a great reading for you. Cross watchers, welcome. Capricorn, know these energies can always go flip-flop, but what I'm seeing for you this weekend is actually you manifesting financial abundance. Like, you are investing into something new, something you haven't done before maybe, and it's with 1111 coming out and the Magician card, you're manifesting something that's actually going to be very financially fruitful and abundant. And I feel like it's something that you may be creating. The lyrics that my guys want me to share with you come from the song What Else Can I Do from the movie Encanto, and they go like this: what could I do if I just grew what I was feeling in the moment? What could I do if I knew it didn't need to be perfect, it just needed to be, and they'd let me be? I feel like, yeah, the only challenge I see for you here really is perfectionism, like demanding from yourself perfection. And if you are doing that, it's going to really halt your progress forward. Just whatever it is that you're feeling called to do, whatever it is that you're feeling called to create, just go for it. And know that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be. And you have the potential to manifest a lot of abundance from this, is what your guides want you to know. And this is interesting though, because I feel like this energy that's attached to you is like a totally different world we're entering here. This person is being represented by the Nine of Wands. This person is going through something really difficult. They're trying to persevere through a lot of pain. This person is struggling a lot at this time. The lyrics that they want me to use to represent this person is from Crawling by Linkin Park, and the lyrics they want me to highlight go like this: there's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. This person is really wanting to change the past, and it's interesting because the energy of your connection is being represented by the King of Pentacles in reverse. This person, maybe you had a business with this person, or you were building something with this person before, but with it coming out in reverse, I feel like that may not have gone anywhere, but or it's just like this connection had the potential to be fruitful, but it ended up falling apart instead. There's something that this person did that they are regretting and wishing they could go back and change. Maybe it's because you are manifesting abundance, manifesting for things to work out for you in some way. Yeah, this reading, it seems heavily focused on your finances. And I feel like this is a time to trust yourself and what it is that you're creating and building. And I know that you can do it alone as well. You can do what you're doing solo, and maybe you realize this, and that's why you're not connected with any other energies, and that's why the King of Pentacles is coming out in reverse to represent this connection as well. It could be something like that. If this isn't finances or business or anything like that, it's just your sense of self-worth is being discovered within you, and knowing what it is that you're here to do, the worth you hold, and knowing that it comes from within. And maybe this person had something to do with you feeling like you weren't good enough or something like that. It could be that as well. But I forgot to pull your oracle cards. Hold on. Okay, the first oracle card is Here and Now, and it reads: the future does not exist, the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again, because here, now, there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. And positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being, and I find serenity. So that is the message for you this weekend, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Cancer, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Cancer, know these energies can always go flip-flop in these readings. But what I'm seeing on your side is that you may be wanting to work something out with somebody and kind of going back and forth as to whether or not you could or should. But there's this feeling like being heavily burdened because things just feel too messed up. Like whatever happened in this relationship, the chaos that has happened here feels like it's just too messed up and not sure how to do that. Or Cancer, this could be how someone feels about you. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from Take a Chance on Me by ABBA, and they go like this. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you've got no place to go, if you're feeling down, if you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna try my best, and ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try. So yeah, there's this energy of really wanting to try to work things out. And the energy connected to you is the Devil card in reverse. And the way they're seeing this connection is that it was really toxic for them. There was some sort of aspect of this connection that they felt was really unhealthy for them. And they're like trying to liberate themselves from it at this time. Or you are. Again, this could always go flip-flop. And I feel like this person is in a very healing energy. They're working really hard to nurture themselves, to heal from whatever happened in this connection that did mess it up, whatever it was that went sideways here. And the lyrics that my guides want me to use to represent this energy come from Cool Change by the Little River Band, and they go like this. There's lots of those friendly people. They're showing me the way to go. Time for a cool change. I know that it's time for a cool change, and now my life is so prearranged. I know that it's time for a cool change. This person, because it mentions those friendly people showing me the way to go, they may be reaching out to friends, therapists. They may be watching readings online, just doing everything they can to figure out how to liberate themselves from something that they feel has been very unhealthy, whether it be some sort of dynamic in this connection or the connection in general. And that they're just really working on healing themselves, nurturing themselves, and healing from the inside out. And the energy of your connection is the High Priestess in reverse. And I feel like this is a desire to break the silence. You may be wanting to do that. I feel like this energy that you're connected to is just moving away from this connection. And I feel like that may be, again, why you feel things are just too messed up, like not sure how to close the gap between you or to open up communication again. So that's what I'm seeing for the energy check, but I wanted to share some oracle cards. The oracle cards that came out for you. First, we have Positive Action. And it says, I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go and entrust to God. And then we have Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body and every one of my cells regenerates. And then Serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. So I hope this was helpful for you, Cancer, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome Aquarius. Now these energies can always go flip-flopped. But what I'm seeing on your side this weekend is a breakup. I feel like someone lied or some sort of lie was exposed and it caused a tower moment. And in this situation, it looks like a broken relationship. And I do feel like this is romantic. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from Loneliness by Putri Ariani. And they go like this. You break my heart, break my hope, make me so down in a loneliness. You left me when I was in deep. Thought you were my best friend, being my prince, but I was wrong. Baby, you change a pink into a blue. And Actually, when I pulled these cards, my heart hurt. Like, I feel like this is a really painful realization, like whatever you woke up to with this eye here at the top, like whatever truth you learned or whatever really shook you to the core. And I'm really sorry that you're experiencing this right now, if this is resonating with you, and that your heart, like, I feel like you feel deceived as well. The energy that I'm seeing connected to you this weekend is the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And with this person, I feel like they present themselves as like marriage material. They present themselves as like maybe even a spiritual person, like someone that you feel like you could commit to, someone you feel like you would be safe with, but then they end up showing up like their offer that they have to give is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And it's like, it ends up being bad luck. It ends up falling through and dissolving into nothing. You know, you think that this offer is like a tangible offer that we can build on, that we can grow in, and then it just dissolves into nothing. It's like water. And I feel like that's what you experienced with this person. And this person really has a trouble staying committed. It's like they may make promises to begin with, and then again they dissolve into water. They dissolve. And this person may have some controlling tendencies. The song that they want me to use to represent this person is Skimbleshanks, the railway cat from the musical Cats. And the lyrics that I'm going to highlight go like this. You might say that by and large it was me who was in charge of the sleepy car express. From the driver and the guards to the bagman playing cards, I would supervise them all, more or less. Someone's supervising other people, like maybe watching other people. Maybe you're upset about that. Someone feels like they're in charge and they gotta supervise everybody. And they're having trouble staying committed in your connection. And they've been doing sneaky things, and maybe you caught them in doing something sneaky. Maybe they're watching things online or something like that, and I don't know, it's like some sort of lie you caught this person in. Anyways, that's kind of what I'm seeing for the energy check, and I'm really sorry that you're going through this. Yeah, it could be. Okay, I won't say anything, but the oracle card that we have for you is belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. Your guides are asking you to believe in yourself at this time, Aquarius, and know that, you know, just because this ended up not being what you wanted it to be, or you're going through a rough patch right now, your guides want you to know that life can get better and hold to hope. So that's the message for you. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Libra, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Libra, I know I could be talking to you or someone in your energy. These energies can always go flip-flop. And I do feel like this may be a cross watcher reading for many of you, because what I'm picking up on Libra's side is the Page of Cups in reverse. Someone here has been very emotionally immature and I don't know. Well, the lyrics that my guides want me to share come from the song Poor Fool, He Makes Me Laugh from the Phantom of the Opera. And this is when, I don't remember everyone's name, but Christine is supposed to sing a solo. But someone takes over the stage and says, "Your part is to be silent, little toad." And then the Phantom responds, "A toad, little madame? Perhaps it is you who are the toad." And then she proceeds to sing, and as she's like singing her boisterous, like grandiose solo, she croaks over and over again, and she can't stop. So I feel like someone has made a fool of themselves by trying maybe like trying to take over, like to get attention, trying to take over the stage, trying to push an authentic, genuine, talented singer off the stage. This could be in a workplace, a relationship, family. It could be anything I'm talking about here. But someone is like exposing how inauthentic they are or how emotionally immature they are. And this person is very worried about what other people think because they've exposed themselves to be like this grandiose toad. And the energy connected to you, like I said, I feel like this could be your energy. This could be a cross-watcher reading, but I have the Queen of Cups coming out in reverse, and they wanted me to share this quote. It says, "I will never love the same after you. I was always the girl that loved so hard that it hurt until it hurt. I watched you change every day until you became someone I promised myself I would never settle for, and I promised that I would never leave. I told myself that it was just a rough patch. We could work through this. I will do more to make you love me again because I don't give up on people. And I would never do that to you. I will put myself through hell for you. I will hate myself to love you. I will rip myself apart so that you feel cared for because I was so serious when I said that I would die for you until I almost did. I guess I ripped myself apart so much that I had nothing left. I cared so much about you that I stopped caring about myself completely. I lost who I was, and I was no longer strong, and I watched myself change every day, and I became someone I told myself that I would never be. But it's my fault, not having a limit to how much I'm willing to give, for how long I'm willing to stay, and for loving you more than I ever loved me, because I loved you so hard that it hurt. So I will never love the same after you." So if you're resonating with this side, Libra, or a cross-watcher, I feel like this Queen of Cups is coming out in reverse because maybe before you did not have boundaries and you loved this person so openly. You were like so welcoming and so loving, and but I feel now this person has taught you a lot about the importance of boundaries and about loving, like never loving never loving someone at the detriment of you, at this, and like having to sacrifice you to love them. Someone who makes you abandon yourself to be accepted. Someone who will like rip you to shreds because you have an open heart, because you are kind. Someone who takes advantage of your kindness. It's almost like someone who sees your kind heart and views that as a weakness so they can take advantage of and hurt you. And maybe that's what this person did, who has been very emotionally immature. And I'm also seeing here that, you know, we have the Knight of Wands representing the energy of this connection. And I feel like there's someone here who's like, okay, I'm gonna just keep going and causing harm, and that's all I care about, without thinking. And I feel like this energy, the Queen of Cups in reverse, is actually, they're setting boundaries and not loving the way they used to love. But they're also taking the high road here, and they're done with this emotionally immature energy. And it's almost like they're trusting and knowing that this person's going to expose themselves because that's just, it's bound to happen, because this person doesn't think before they act, and they are very emotionally mature, and they probably have a very grand ego as well. And so it's kind of like this Queen of Cups here is just chilling and letting this person be a toad. And the oracle card that is representing the connection, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. And I feel like, this is Queen of Cups energy. She's choosing peace. She's choosing to back away from the immaturity and toxicity of the situation. And if you're resonating with the Queen of Cups in reverse, more power to you. I'm really proud of you. And know that you are deserving of love, like real love, and never sacrifice yourself to be loved by someone who doesn't know how to love. Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Sag, know that the energies can always go vice versa in these readings, but what I'm seeing here for you this weekend is kind of like you are seeing through the BS of a situation. This may be happening this weekend, or it may be something that's been happening over a long period of time, and you're moving toward peace. And it's kind of like you're done arguing with people, and it's like, I'm going to trust my inner knowing, and I'm going to move toward peace. Like, peace is your priority. Peace, honesty, integrity, and what is real. And you're not going to spend time in what is an illusion, what is a game, what is control. Anything toxic, you want nothing to do with it. And the lyrics that my guides want me to highlight to represent your energy come from Wonderkind by Alanis Morissette, and they go like this. Most visibly brave, no apprehended bloom. First to take this foot to virgin snow, I am a magnet for all kinds of deeper wonderment. And what I'm seeing here actually is that it's taking a lot of courage for you to do this. And you may be the first from your group, from your family, to do this. Maybe you're leaving some sort of generational thing. Like, this could be bigger than just like, I don't want to hang out with y'all anymore, or I don't want to be at this job anymore, or I don't want to go to this church anymore, or anything like that. It could be like you breaking away from a generational thing as well, because you've awakened to what is real and what is true and what matters, and you want nothing to do with things that are superficial and of this world, kind of in a 3D sense. You're very spiritually focused and spiritually based, and that's why your focus is moving toward peace. Now, the energy that you're connected to, this is so interesting. They are in the absolute 100% opposite energy. This person or these people, because we have a lot of people showing up here, are very much focused on the ego, battle of the egos, and they know or are unknowingly living under a very, very false idea or toxic way of being, and they feel trapped to this. They feel like it's like this loyalty, but it's a really toxic loyalty to whatever it is that they're engaged with, and it's only causing chaos. It's only causing chaos and conflict in their lives, but they feel chained to it. They feel like they cannot leave it behind. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent the energy connected to you come from 33 by the Smashing Pumpkins, and I had never heard this song before, so I had to go look it up. The lyrics go like this. The earth laughs beneath my heavy feet at the blasphemy of my old jangly walk. Steeple, guide me to my heart and home. The sun is out and up and down again. I know I'll make it. Love can last forever. Graceful swans of never topple to the earth. So this mentions a steeple. That's kind of why I'm bringing up a church or a religion. But it could just be like a mindset and a belief. And so these people are really trapped and controlled by some sort of mindset or belief. And the energy that I see you, the energy of the connection is basically you just breaking free. And this connection kind of like, yeah, you breaking free and moving into new life and moving toward peace and kind of leaving these people behind, because I feel like you can't really work with this energy. Now, this is really interesting too, because I pulled some oracle cards for your reading, and we have these two coming out in reverse. This card reads freedom through faith, and this card reads peace. And these two cards coming out in reverse are only kind kind of confirming what I'm saying here about the energy that you're connected to. These people are not free through faith or their belief or the ideas they hold. They are not free, and they do not feel peace in this place. But what will set them free is unconditional love. This card came out upright. This card reads, my heart is free from resentment toward others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So I feel like, yeah, that's the energy that you're ready to embrace. You're done, fighting people. Yeah, you're done with the conflict. You're done, and these people or person that you're connected with is not. And so it's kind of like unconditional love is setting you free, and you can move toward peace and leave this toxicity behind. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for you this weekend. And I know that can be a really painful energy to have to be in, especially when you love these people trapped in this toxicity, but you can't force people to step out of that. That's a choice they have to make on their own. So, but your guides want me to tell you to be legendary. Continue moving forward. Continue blazing a trail of your own that is, wrapped in this unconditional love. Show people how it's done. Show people what love really is. Show people what it is to let go of the ego, to let go of toxic ideas and beliefs. Be legendary and show them how it's done, Sag. Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Scorpio, no, these energies can always go flip-flop, but what I'm seeing for you this weekend is that there is someone that you see forever with, like you're happily ever after. You see this in this person, you see all the beautiful things you could create together, and it's kind of like you have this really strong drive to approach them, talk to them. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to highlight your energy come from Take Your Time by Sam Hunt, and they go like this. And I know your name because everyone in here knows your name, and you're not looking for anything right now, so I don't want to come on strong, but don't get me wrong. I feel like you may be anxious about how to approach this person. Maybe they've gone through a difficult time or something, and you're worried about coming on too strong. Maybe you feel like this person isn't looking for anything right now. But yeah, your guides are asking you to just like relax. It's okay. Whoever it is that you're approaching or whatever, I don't feel like you'll come on too strong. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, well, let's get into their energy, because here with the 6 of Cups coming out in reverse, I can see that your person is healing from something that happened in the past. And this could be like really, really deep wounding that goes even as far back to their childhood with the 6 of Cups coming out. And they've been working on this probably, and maybe that's why you feel like they're not looking for something right now. Maybe they're deep on this healing journey or something like this. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent their energy come from Beautifully Broken by Plum. And they go like this. You're beautifully broken and you can be whole again. Even a million scars doesn't change who you are. You're worthy. And I feel like, this person is, tending to some wounds, and they're trying to work through whatever happened to them, because I feel like whatever happened to them made them not feel safe in the world. This person's working on feeling safe again, and I feel like that may be why you may know this about this person, and that's kind of why you're holding yourself back a little bit. The energy between the two of you is the Queen of Cups and the 7 of Swords. And I just feel like this might be you pretending like you don't feel as big as you do, or leaving inauthentic love behind, and, wanting real love and feeling that you can experience that with this person. I am not seeing you a ton in their energy, so I don't know that you have already connected with them, but you do know of them and you're wanting to approach them. Or like I said, vice versa, Scorpio, maybe someone is wanting to approach you because they see happiness with you. And I wanted to close this message by sharing an oracle card. And this could be relevant for the both of you. It says, everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. And yeah, I feel this may be for this person who's feeling broken right now. We're never broken. If you're resonating with that side of things, and everything that you have been through can be turned to light, and you can transmute that pain into a beautiful happily ever after. So that's the message for your weekend, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.